Okay, I'm the Origami Foodie for FaveMom.com, and if you saw my post about the Prince of Peace, you probably want to know how to make this person praying. And that's what we're going to show you how to do right now. You can make it out of any paper you want. We're using 6" by 6" square double-sided origami paper. This is a very thin, light paper that folds super easy and in fact can rip easy, so you have to be careful. But you can make it out of more the traditional origami paper that has white on the inside, which isn't a problem also. Or you can make it out of double-sided. I like the double-sided just because it looks a little neater when it's finished. And you don't have to make it blue. You can make it pink. You can make it purple. This is easy stuff. Okay, so first thing you're going to do is you're going to want to crease this in the directions of diagonal. And you're going to use these as guides. I forgot to say, this is a model based off of, a rendition based off of a model by Jun Maekawa, found in Genuine Origami. There'll be a link below if you want to look it up. So the first thing we're going to do is now we're going to fold lining up this edge with the middle. And then we're going to fold the matching direction from the other side, lining up the side edge with that diagonal line to give you a nice kind of pyramid shape. And we're going to actually undo those, flip the paper over, and now we're going to want to do the same thing from the other side. So we're lining up our edge with our diagonal line. Like that. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. Okay, see how we've got it? And then we're going to flip it over. And once you've got it flipped over, you're going to look and you have 2 points where the lines come to this end of the paper. And you're going to flip up and you're going to match those 2 lines up with 2 folds that you have here so that they kind of make this, I don't know what you want to call this, hourglass shape, so that these lines meet these lines. And then you're going to fold again and crease. Okay, now kind of comes a tricky one. You've got this flap and this fold. So you're going to take and do that. So let me show you what that looked like again. So you're lifting this flap, and on this crease that you already have, you're going to fold it over and then flatten this. The key here is to make sure you have this triangle shape right here. And then you're going to fold it out again. So it's like that. And you're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So using this crease we have here in the middle, we're going to use that to fold over and get it in line with the bottom. Okay, see? Get it in line with the bottom. So we went from that to that. And then we just, on that fold that we used as our guide before, we're folding out. Okay? And then we're going to fold this edge down to meet the bottom. And now we have this funky thing that looks like, I don't know, some kind of crazy Land Rover from Star Wars. So we're going to flip it over, and it gets even a little funkier looking. So we're going to zoom in a little so you can see better what's going on. Now that we've got this side, we're going to take and fold this side up to this edge here. And then we're going to unfold it. Okay, we're going to now do the same thing, taking this edge and lining it up with the, you can see the paper here, but then an imaginary continues underneath. Okay, and we're going to unfold. Another little tricky part, sorry. Okay, you're going to fold both of them up at the same time. And when you do that, you end up with this little point in the middle. And you're just going to fold that to the side. That's all. So see that? using those 2 creases we had before, fold them up, and then put that edge over. Okay. Now, you're going to take this and you're going to fold over using that triangle as your mark. Okay. Okay, now you're going to look at these pieces and you're going to see that there's kind of a hole space right in there. There's a flap. Put your finger in that flap and then push down a little, holding here, and you're going to fold these over to make it look like this. Now the key here is you're wanting to get this triangle. Okay, so let me show you again. Put our finger in the whole flap here without pushing this all the way down, because you're going to hold that there. You're going to then create the triangle. Okay. And then once you've created the triangle, you fold it back up that way. Okay, and you're going to do the same thing on the other side. You might have to push your little flap over to the other side. We're going to fold the triangle in. That's there. And then unfold it. And then we're going to put our finger in the flap, holding. You can hold at this point where the paper has a little point in there. You can hold at that point, and that helps give you the guide to what you're doing. And then, see how we've got that triangle again? And then we're going to fold it up. All right. So now we've got, I have no idea what this is from Star Wars, but it seriously looks like something out of Star Wars. Okay. Got those. Now you're going to take the piece, turn it over, and with lots of holding pressure, because you have flaps that are going to get out if you don't, you're going to fold it in half. See, there's that flap. Now that one's okay to stick out. It's the other flaps, these ones, that you don't want flowing out. Okay. Now we're going to take, there's a flap inside here. See that tiny little guy? You're going to pull him out. Otherwise he gets in your way later. Okay. So now you have this doobopper. Pull him out and then look in here. There's another. So you'll pull that one out too. And your piece is going to look like this. All right. Fold down. These are actually the legs, so we'll call those the legs. Fold down the legs. And now we're going to do some fancy pull tricks. So grab this flap and pull the paper out all the way. So let's see that again. We'll flip it over. I'll show you again. Pull the paper out. And there you go. But you're not done yet, because this doesn't look a thing like a prayer guy. All right. So using this edge, we fold this across to create a good solid crease, and then we reverse fold, which means we push the fold into the center. Okay, and we do it again until we've basically made this flap disappear. Okay, so now, sorry, I called those the legs. They're the arms. See, you can see the dude forming. We got legs. We got arms. We got a head. All right, the thing we're going to do is we're going to bend the legs forward. And then we are going to reverse fold them. And then we'll do it again on the other side. Okay, now you may think, oh, they're kneeling. That's actually not them kneeling. And then you're going to fold these again back to create the kneeling position. Okay, so now we've got the kneeling. Now we got to get the guy praying. So put his arms down. We're not doing hallelujahs. We're doing actual prayer. And you'll fold him over like that to make an arm. And then turn it over and do the same. Okay, so now we've got arms and we've got kneeling. But we need those arms to fold. So we take the arms and we do a fold in crease like that. So that's like they're got their arms bent. And then you see you've got some flap choices here. You slide the arms into the flap. But it doesn't hold securely, so you have to do this little weird squish thing. And then they hold secure. And you have a praying man.